Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be working on the cateye. We got a show coming up here in the next couple weeks over at Top Floors here. It's a local show. We're going to be taking the cateye over there. We're going to take the OBS, but I don't think it'll be ready in time with the LS swap and all that. But instead we're going to be taking the cateye. And the cool thing about it is we are going to get the hood primered and the bed is going to be coming off. And as you can see right here, roll pan taken off, got the tailgate taken off, bed bolts are all unloose. Gonna need a couple hands because this bed is super heavy with all the sheet metal. But yeah, we're gonna be taking it to the show. All we're gonna do is just get the hood primered and we're gonna be throwing on the billet wheels, so that's gonna be pretty cool. Gonna be painting the frame and the shocks in the back too. Gonna paint them, I'll show you all the color later on, but gonna be painting that, painting the front calipers, and if we have time, paint the back drums. That's gonna be the plan for now on that. But yeah, let's get this bed off and that. Waiting on my dad to get off, and some other family members are gonna come help get this thing off and that. So stay tuned. Gonna try and record majority of the process of getting this thing ready for the show and that. But yeah, I'm really excited to see this thing finally on the billet wheels all the way around. Yeah, I know it rear end still needs to be cut, needs to be bagged, all that, but why not just have fun with it without the bed for now and catch some looks and all that and finally hit a show. This thing hasn't seen a show in, I can't remember the last time it has, but been a very, very long time. But yeah, let's go ahead and get this bed off in that and keep you updated on the process, so stay tuned. All right guys, it is currently the next day and this is how this thing looks without the bed. Get a better view for y'all. Now I am going to be mounting that up there, moving that a little more over, and then taking the wiring harness off the bed. That way we can get some tail lights plugged up here, license plate. That way you can just ride down the road with it or something. But yeah, getting it ready for show coming up in a few weeks. So gonna get the frame painted and presentable black, and then the shocks I'm gonna get painted as well, the custom color. Well, not really a custom color, but the color I want it for now. And then gonna do the same on the front calipers and that. But yeah, this is how it looks. You can tell, kind of dirty and black widow muffler. But yeah, let's get these wheels mounted on there so you can get a cool video of it with all the wheels put on. So yeah, gonna pull it in the shop and get that knocked out. All right guys, here she is on the 26s all the way around. The nice background to go with it. Yeah, if I haven't told y'all in the previous videos the size on it, 26 by 9 up front, 26 by 12 in the rear with the 10-inch lip. Nice size lip too. Was gonna take it down the road, but we got some plans today, so figured I'd pull it back here and get it with a nice background. It does rub a tiny bit in the front, not that much, but yeah, this is how it's gonna be looking for the upcoming show. I'm really, really happy how it looks. It's been a long time coming for this thing. So yeah, we're gonna end the video here on this part of the wheel part. Then the next clip is going to be getting the frame all washed up. Well, taking the wheels off, getting the frame all washed up, and then from there I'm gonna start painting the shocks and then all the rear frame and all that, and then moving to the front. But yes, for now we are gonna continue this video to another day, so we'll catch you then. All right, everyone, getting back from yesterday, took the rear wheels off, left the front ones on, as you can tell, and now we're going to get this frame all washed up. Got muffler covered up. Not gonna hit that much. If I do, it's gonna be from a distance, and that way water don't get in there, mess anything up. Move some electronics I had back here for the taillights. Moved all that, took all that off, and the other plugs I moved over there. But yeah, about to get it washed up. Might degrease it a little bit, wash it up, let it dry, and then come in a couple days and come and spray it. So I really don't have a camera person today, so just gonna show y'all how it looks before. So you can tell it's very dirty and crusty, and then I will show you afterwards how it looks after I pressure wash it. So stay tuned. Okay guys, got the frame all washed up. Looks decent now. Not the best, but I mean, it looks decent for now. Yes, I'm gonna be throwing some undercoat on it for now. When I do get it bagged and get the rear end cut, all that, I want to get some stuff powder coated and probably get the frame professionally painted or powder coated or whatever. But as for now, I'm gonna rock it like this, undercoat it, and then have it presentable for the show. The only thing that's not gonna be undercoated is the shocks. I'm gonna paint those a color I have in mind, and that, which I'll show you when we get to that after I paint all this and that. But as for now, that's how it's gonna be. Gonna pull it to the front, get all this blown off, get all the water out of the crevices and all that, and then I'm gonna call it a day, and then come back in a few days and that, and get scuff pads, scuff any the rust where it is off and that. And then, I mean, there's a lot of rust, but you know, little places just to make it look presentable and decent. And then after I do that, throw the wheels back on, and we should be ready for the show. Hopefully gonna get the hood primered as well and redo the fenders, hopefully. But as for now, we're about the frame right now, so catch you on a few days and continue this video. All right guys, continuing the video now. You can see I got front wheels off. Don't want no overspray or nothing on them. Just trying to get the truck all ready tomorrow, that way I can start painting the frame. And later on, I'm gonna before I leave, gonna tape the cab off, all that, the gas tank, whatever else I do not want sprayed, gonna tape that off. But this is what I picked up from O'Reilly's. Black rust barrier, shiny. Was gonna go with flat, but we're gonna do it a little bit shiny, see how it comes out. And I've had this paint for a while, just a dark cherry metallic, like off the original Chevy trucks and cars. But this paint does almost match my wine seats that I have for the truck. Very, very similar. So gonna be painting the shocks that color, because yeah, they look pretty bad. But yeah, tomorrow I plan on coming, and I bought scuff pads and all that. I'm gonna be scuffing all like the rear end up, and scuff all the rest of what I need to scuff up, tape all the wires I need to tape, cover the gas tank and all that, and cover that up, and get all that cab all taped up in that way it gets no overspray on there. But yeah, just following up, showing y'all the progress. Before I leave, I don't know if I'll cover the truck or whatever, but I'll probably just tape up some of the stuff that I don't want to get paint on. If not, I'll just do it tomorrow. But yeah, just trying to get it ready for tomorrow. That way tomorrow I come in here and just spray everything and good to go. So yep, just continuing on the video. I will catch back up with y'all tomorrow and show y'all how I got it all taped up, and then just show y'all passes on it. I'm not gonna have a camera person again, so just gonna have to show y'all after I spray it how it looks and how the progress is on it. And then later on I'll show you the full progress of it being done, because it's gonna take a couple days to paint the shocks too as well. And I gotta get them calipers painted because they stand out more on the wheels, and them things are rusty and do not look good. So yeah, we'll catch up there tomorrow and show you the progress on it. All right, so quick update. Did not tape off or cover the gas tank or the cab or nothing, but me and my wife, she did put in some work. It helped me scuff up all this. That way it can be ready for tomorrow. So appreciate her for that. Saves me some time of coming to do all this. But yeah, I got it all scuffed up. It actually doesn't look too bad just being scuffed up. I know the rear end still is kind of crusty, but try and get that as best as we can. But yeah, looks pretty decent now. Doesn't look too bad. You can see, actually see the black on it now that some of that rust is knocked off. But yeah, just following up. We're gonna get the garage all closed up in that, and we'll be back out here tomorrow to get this thing all painted up and looking good. So now we will see y'all tomorrow. All right, guys, back the next day. Got most of the cab taped up. Just used the car cover for the front half. That way I didn't have to use all that. Got majority of the stuff I want taped. Got some of the wheel taped off. Tape it a little better right there. But got majority of it taped off. I'm not really worried about these wheels because they're spares, but got all the shock taped up really good. The gas tank got it decent enough and got that holding up right there. That way it's not sitting on the frame when I paint. But yeah, everything I want taped up, I got all of it taped up. Just gonna wipe it down with some acetone and then start laying some paint on it, and it should come out pretty good. So wish me luck. Shouldn't come out that bad. So I'm just trying to make it look decent for the show, so see how it goes. So stay tuned. All right, guys, update video. I ended up using both them cans I got, and it looks fairly better. It's actually shiny now. Yes, there is spots I need to go over, especially like that drive shaft, the rear end. But I was looking up right now on O'Reilly's because it was kind of hard getting some spots. I was looking up to see if they had it in liquid. So when I run to town here in a minute, hopefully they got it in liquid. I can get some brushes and then brush all the spots I missed, and maybe just redo the whole frame, go over that, just get one last good coating in that. And if they do, that would be great. That way the frame can look fully 100 now, because now I'm tempted to get it looking all really, really good. But yeah, just an update of it. I will be keeping y'all posted again to see if they had liquid in that, and if they do, gonna get it all brushed up, and then finally after that, the final product I'll be showing y'all, minus the shocks. I still gotta do the shocks another day I come, but for now we're gonna be working with this. So just an update, and we will see y'all soon. All right, guys, update video. A couple hours later, did go to O'Reilly to see if they had that same paint, and they did not. They had to special order it or something and couldn't get their hands on it. But they had some there, but it was flat black. So I was like, whatever. So I got some other type of paint right here that I'm just gonna throw on top to give it one more actual good coat. I actually bought some paint brushes for this, so I'm gonna be doing that to finish that off. And then that will be the end of the frame, and we'll be ready to paint the shocks, paint the front calipers, and be show ready. So yeah, I'll give you an update on that. All right, everyone, continuing this video, we are back. It's been a few days, kind of slacked a little bit, but it is crunch time now. As you can tell, the frame is officially all painted everywhere underneath. It's currently Thursday and the show is Saturday, so it's real crunch time right now. As you can tell, need to still get these shocks knocked out. Need to do something with that drive shaft. I wanted to take it off and paint it that maroon I showed y'all, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to, so might just coat it black with the paint I have, brush it on there, make it look presentable for the show, and then maybe afterwards and that, send it off and get it powder coated or whatever not. But yeah, the frame looks way better, a lot better than it was. It's probably the best it's ever looked, but brushed it on there, and I think it was well worth it because it was looking pretty bad. The rear, as you can tell, rear end's all painted too. But yeah, I got everywhere underneath. Leaf springs, the hangers, the flip kit, everywhere for the most part. And yeah, it looks really, really good. But as for now, I'm gonna go in the house, eat something, come back out, knock the drive shaft out, start sanding and primering these shocks, and then get those painted today. And then the back half should be good. I'm really wanting to get them front calibers done today. Hopefully I have time. If not, then might just have to make them look decent for the show, and then yeah, have them look somewhat presentable, and then afterwards we'll figure out what we're gonna do with them. But as for now, frame is all done. Then after that, I'm gonna get this wiring all right here, put my tail lights on there, zip tied, license plate on there, bolted down or zip tied or whatever in that, and then ready for the show. But yeah, we're on crunch time, so let's get to it. All right, everyone, it is now Friday and still on crunch time. As you can tell, I ended up taking the shocks out. I was gonna paint them in there, but I taped everything off, and I was like, there's no way I'm gonna be able to spray this in there without making it runny or not look good. So ended up just taking them out, jacked it up, put the tail down there, mounted that tail light. Now on this side, it's a little bit more trickier. It did already scratch some of it, but what I need to do to make it line up like that one is what I'm gonna do here is cut out a little section, that way it can sit just like that one does. And then yeah, I got the wires ran over that. I spent a couple minutes last night trying to go back and forth with it, put it here, put it there, and it just wasn't working. That one went on perfect first time. So I mean, it's a little floppy still, but I got it zip tied down, so it should be good. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that little section out right there and get that tail light fit on there, and I'll go show y'all the start of the process on the shocks and that. So let's go. All right, now I do apologize for the wind. It is, of course, it's windy today, but I don't have anything to hang these from, as you can tell. I need to get something made from one of my welder friends. That way, if it's little parts like this, I can just hang it in my shop and paint it. That way I don't have to paint it out here. But I've painted numerous stuff out here. You can tell the tree got some black on there. But it's just, I don't know, it's just more convenient, and it's out here. But the only thing I'm worried about is when I paint the shocks coming up, something getting on them. But fingers crossed, nothing doesn't. But if it does, I mean it does. But yeah, I already shot the first coat of primer on there. I'll probably do a total of 3 coats of primer, and after that we'll start spraying, and it should come out pretty good. It's hot out here. I didn't come earlier because it was cold, so I was like, well, can't really paint when it's cold. But yeah, I came back out here now and got the first coat on there, and then now I'm about to go do a second coat, and then a third coat, and then after that I'll start painting. But I'll show you the process of the first coat, how it looks, and then that way y'all can get an idea on that color, how good it's gonna look with the sun hitting it. But yeah, I'm really excited. It's crunch time. It's about close to 12 now, and I gotta leave about an hour and a half, drop my wife off somewhere, and then we come back. It's crunch time still. Gotta clean the wheels up a little bit. They're not that dirty. I don't know if I'm gonna polish them. Probably just wipe them down and they'll be good to go. The truck, I was gonna wash it, but it's crunch time. I don't even know if I'm gonna have time to wash it tonight. I might just wipe it down to make it look presentable for the show. Seats still gotta go in, and after that we should be good to roll. So it's gonna be another late night. I was here late last night till about 1, running all the wiring for the lights and trying to figure out how to do the lights and all that. But as you can tell, now I gotta cut a section out to make it fit on there. So gonna go do the second coat on this, cut that out, get that tail light good, get the tail lights wired up, make sure they all work, and then after that keep hustling on these shocks, and that will be today's work so far. When I come back, I'll finish doing the rest of the stuff. But yeah, enough rambling on. Let's get to work and get all this stuff knocked out. All right, everybody, got the shocks
nicely painted. Just got them sitting in here for now. That way they weren't sitting out there and stuff would not get on them. But now I'm going to head to Houston, so I don't know what time I get back. I know it's probably gonna be a few hours, so they can dry until then. Then afterwards, got the taillights working as well. Then afterwards, get this thing started and take it to my house, put the wheels on, put the seats in, and then shoot. This thing's ready to go. So, well, actually, I might put the seats on here before I take it. Then after that, it's all ready to go. So, yeah, process coming along pretty good. And I really like this. I really dig this color. Really dig it. I didn't do the drive shaft. Like I told you, I didn't have time to. After the show, I'm probably gonna get somebody to come take the drive shaft out, send it to get powder coated, wine, and probably when I send the drive shaft, probably send them and get it professionally powder coated. That way it look good. But yeah, I'm gonna try and roll this thing without a bed for a while. That way the wheels can just be on there and be able to cruise it, because I do miss driving it. But yeah, gonna head to Houston, come back, continue the process, getting it ready for the show. So we will see y'all then. All right, everyone, that was the process of getting this thing ready for the show. I didn't finish recording after we got the shocks and all that painted and mounted, because still had to come home, wash the truck, still had to put the seats in, still had to polish the wheels and all that. And yeah, we stayed up to 2 a.m. getting that done, polishing the wheels and all that. And then in the morning time, we sprayed whites it, and my little cousin, shout out to my little cousin and my uncle, helped me getting these wheels mounted in the morning, because the rears are pretty heavy. The front ain't too bad, but they got here and we knocked this thing out in like 15-20 minutes to get the wheels on. And after that, rode out to the show. But yeah, in the next video, you'll be seeing me posted up with him. He has a little red truck, little cat eye on that. And my dad has that blue truck, sitting next to me, the 1976 stepside. And yeah, we met up with some other people as well. BTX Fabio came out, hung out with him for a little bit in that. Hopefully gonna make some more content with him or something, or maybe hit another show with him. But yeah, we had a good time. But this is how the seats look in there. Those are the seats I've been telling you about. Sunroof, got the sunroof pop. But no, I think it came out pretty good. Wheels look real good on there. The shocks too as well came out decently. But yeah, now probably get with somebody on getting some powder coat done on the shocks and then the drive shaft, that way it can look a whole lot better. And then gonna be working on getting this rear end cut and the wheels put in there and it being bagged and all that. But yeah, I think there's a lot of old school people there, and I think this was new to see something like this, because they don't see really nothing like this, because around here it's just mainly like classic old cars and that. But no, it was pretty cool. We had a good time in that. But yeah, the show they had was probably the biggest turnout they've ever had in all the years I've been going to their show. This is probably I think they had over 80 entries, but it was pretty cool. Little cousin got a trophy in that for being the youngest participant, so that was pretty cool. But no, just hang out with people, have a good time, and kind of show them like, hey, this is on the table. This is around Brenham. It's not just old cars, and this is kind of the other scene that's been popping around besides here. Because usually, like I told you, it's just old classic cars. You know, Houston, they got the lifted trucks with powder coat suspension and bags and all that. But for them to see this, it's not really in their category. But yeah, had a good time, and we'll be dropping more content soon on probably the cat eye and the OBS. Be dropping more content on it soon. So yeah, please like and subscribe, and we will catch you on the next one. Thank you.